The average temperature in southern Africa has increased, with many countries now experiencing record temperatures that have consequences for human health and food security. That's according to climate experts, who believe that the temperature increase is already having a negative impact across the region. The extended period of high temperatures and dry conditions have led to wildfires throughout the region, and many countries could also face droughts.
They are extreme temperatures that are not a normal situation. So it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5 days maybe in a row where the temperature is much warmer than it was before. So he's seeing record temperatures. Now, if we look at two things, one is the trend over the last 50 years. We've seen that the temperature has gone up around about a third of a degree per decade. So in three decades, it's gone up by a degree on average.
The heat waves associated with high temperatures pose a threat to food production, with failed maize crops being reported. Prolonged exposure to high temperatures places many at risk of heat stroke and heat exhaustion, and this could even affect healthy individuals. Rural communities are particularly at risk of this increase in temperatures because there is not as much developed infrastructure that can shield individuals from the soaring temperatures. And the danger extreme temperatures pose to vulnerable groups increases as the length of the temperature spikes increase.
We're starting to see some of the first serious health effects for farm workers who work in exposed situations. And, things like people even dying of heat stress under these sorts of circumstances. Older people tend to be very vulnerable to these sorts of effects in particular, especially if they're living in housing that is inadequate.
For now, forecast models indicate that these high temperatures will persist across southern Africa, with the entire Botswana, the interior of Namibia, and parts of central and northern South Africa likely to be the worst affected.